Hey guys, Susanna here. Well, we have finished our spring piece and we are now onto our summer piece. So that's going to be wrapping around, and I've put that piece on there, and I've done an invisible stitch, but I've also done the autumn, and it doesn't matter that I've got that piece because I've got bits and pieces to go over the top that's going to cover those. And here's my winter. So I've sort of done the actual base down, and then I've had this little piece and I got stitched the season, which I need to stitch that down. So the bases are at least down for the pieces so I don't lose them, and just makes it a little bit stable because I was doing this piece anyway. So I thought, oh, while I'm there I might as well sew the rest on. So I've got this piece here and I wanted to connect this, like I want them to flow. So I've got that there, and it's got salvaged edge, so that's good, and that's going to tuck underneath there. So I'll be stitching that on, and I'm going to have that sitting. Actually, I might just get that little bit here, maybe even that little bit there, so it'll stay down. Okay, we're going to have it sitting like that underneath that. There we go, so that it's flowing from spring to summer. Summer's nice and bright. Really happy with how my spring has turned out, and like with this, like this part here on the bottom there is from that doily, and that part's from the doily as well, so I'm really utilizing that doily. So I'm just going to get that sitting in there. And to me, spring is about, summer is about, like bright flowers and all that kind of stuff, and I really like this, and I wanted to have some critters, so I put some Finalizing on the back of this because I've got the squirrel for autumn and the sleeping dormant mouse for winter. But this sort of just reminds me of fresh, bright summer colours, and I was thinking I wouldn't mind like cutting that out and fixing it on there, and maybe even sticking a mushroom, because the colours are just really pretty. Oh, actually, strawberries, so it might, I'm thinking that sort of blends in with that a little. I'm just wondering whether we, stick to the strawberries, and I might even maybe embroider them. There we go. You can hear my iron ticking away. Okay, we'll go around, and I'll keep some of that green just because I want it to sort of blend in with the the autumn for next month. Keep that. Okay, there's the now, do I keep this and we embroider some of these little guys, which I think I might even get in tiny little beads and do some centers on those, and yeah, I think that'll work. Now let's see how we go. I think I'm going to come in a little closer with the bird. We need something to stick it down to. And then now, do I keep those little mushies, or do I take them out, which I may, and potentially put the mushrooms, these ones, which I really like these ones, down there, because autumn reminds me of mushrooms. And if it's down close near autumn, which it will be, and I'm going to this is from a really pretty tablecloth. Okay, now where's my unpicker? And I'm going to unpick these. Yeah, I've got a really nice tablecloth that's got these bits and pieces. I got that from England, so I'm going to use these embroidery pieces throughout, you know, some pieces. I might even use some in my calendar in March. I think it's March. Is a hare that has got all sorts of flowers and stuff with it, and I might even use some of it with that. So at this point, I'm just trying to lay the bases down. I might go in a little. There we go. Of what I want to do. I reckon, as much as it's nice to have that extra one, I might just chop it off, because it's sort of causing us to it's using space. It'd be really nice if that leaf was over the top. I think I have more of that fabric somewhere. So, because I do want to keep some of these flowers. I'm wondering, do I get rid of this? I think I do, because it's similar background colour to what I've already got there. And I do want to use them because summer sort of reminds me of roses, and it reminds me of butterflies as well. So I'm going to come in and maybe even blend in some of this. Sorry if I wasn't in camera for that point. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the spring has turned out, and now we're focusing our attention to summer. Often in summer I see cute tiny little butterflies. I might keep that. Definitely going to have the mushrooms wherever they are. Oh, there they are. Here they are. The colour matches beautifully. And take that out. Sorry, when I'm unpicking and doing stuff, I get concentration mode. And today's episode is basically going to be about layout, because we've got a full 3 months to get it all stitched down. So I'm going to do that and that. Wondering if I can get in there probably a little closer, I reckon. Just so we can see some of the background. It weakens it, but once it's down, it will be okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, then, see, it matches that. It's really good. I'd like it to sort of go over the top, but I do want to keep that. So like here, we want it to sort of blend in somewhat. I wonder if they can go upside down. Look, maybe I just keep cutting. Really do love these colours. Or we just do the bird and we don't worry about the strawberries, because I do want to keep these. Yeah, won't see it on me. Today is just about layout. And it's about colours, and summer is about bright and warm. And these flowers are really bright and warm, and I think would be more suited to summer than the green, you know, like it's a bit cool. So I'll cut these. Beautiful tablecloth. It's been stitched on like it's like a linen, so the background fabric is quite lovely. Hopefully I'm not too quiet. Sorry if I am. Now, right, move that a little bit and come in here, and we could probably manipulate these flowers to sort of suit. There goes the school bell. Must be getting close to lunchtime, I reckon. Okay, there we go. Get all these bits. Got this too. Really love that. Wondering if that, Wondering if that'll go as well. Have these colours higher up. Wonder if I could have done that to blend it in. No. I reckon. Here we go. Here we go. We can have this going here. And I really do want to keep these roses, so I have it going down. We can always tuck this under. Okay, and that can go underneath. I might be able to, I think I need to put this on some Finalizing and cut it in a little closer, because the colours go really well with that, and it's sort of going to be emulating the flowers. Then we need a critter, and I'm thinking go around the strawberries. I'm not going to get rid of the strawberries. You never know what project I might be able to use it for in the future. I do like these little fresh flowers because I thought it would be really nice to have tiny little beads in them, and that will help hold them down too. Okay. Now we're starting to make a bit of progress. Then we've got these little guys. Because they got Finalizing on them, I think I am going to do it closer to the edge, and we'll just stitch it down with, you know, an overcast stitch. Very small. Okay. Yep, that works. Okay. Sorry, quiet again. Concentrating mode. Okay. Okay. Green around there. That's okay. You know what? One of these probably would have been okay because it would have blended into this, but I think I do have some mushrooms which I can add in there. I've still got some of that fabric, so that's not going to be a problem. I might put this little guy here, and then this little guy here to blend it in. And I might even get some lace or something that's going to blend that in. I've got a, here we go. So you do have to think ahead a little bit. I do remember I was thinking of putting something, oh yeah, now that works, doesn't it? That'll go over the top of that. So if I have that sitting there like this, then I come in with that over the top. That will work. It's like it's sitting on a something else, and then, you know, going to do all these other bits and pieces. So, and then I've got this too. How are we looking? How we're looking? Oh yeah, that's not too bad. It's very nice and bright. And so this way it brings in the cream, which you know, it's going to be a little bit more cream. So for now, I'm just going to pin that in place and put that back. Like I was, you know, needing that for that, but I just to show me this is where that's going to go. So and then I'm going to possibly may or may not end up using this, but I will cut it anyway. Like with the other one, I'm probably just going to cut that off. You always need a little bit of something around it in order for you to have something to stitch onto. Do you like that yellow? Nice and bright. My iron is still ticking away in the background. Okay, getting there. I mean, I've already cut it, but I want to cut it a little closer and hide some of those little gaps. Okay. Okay, get rid of that, get rid of that. Do we put Lisafix on that, or do we just cut it close? And because it's stitched, it won't fray. Do you love that? Well, what I could probably do to begin with is unpick this with my Finalizing and get the iron and iron it down, because we know it's going to go there. Okay, that's good. And I'll do the same with these little guys. That's sitting in there. Sometimes things are small and fiddly, but they're worth it. And they look cute. There we go. Now, now I'm going to get the iron. And get that to come in here. Yep. That piece. hitting a bit of an iron there. Okay. Hopefully that's going to stay down. And then this. Go like that. Actually, that's good. Like that. Coming down a bit. Might even have that going around. Might go up here. I might come in a little closer, and then this can either tuck underneath here. Have that sitting there like that. What do you think? Oh, that's nice and bright. And then I've got to fit the word summer in there somewhere too, don't I? So how about if I do summer there? Coming down there, I reckon. So just SU, you know, summer down there. And I could probably have that coming underneath, but probably a bit too much. We might even find something else, or even just that. So okay, I think methinks let me look. Is this going to work for me? No. Nope. I'll use this one. I have something coming in here, so there we go. Doesn't look big enough, but it is. And then maybe we make it a little bigger. Beauty of having it on you know, with this. Okay, yeah, because it's still hot. It's going invisible. Okay, I'll let it cool down a bit. That's funny. Yeah, I like it. Do you love that? A little bit of lace. Okay, you cool down? Yeah, it needs to be a little bigger and going down further. Actually utilising all of that. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Yep, that's good. I like that. So, and then I'll do it in that brownie colour. And we can possibly have that sitting underneath there like that, hanging over the edge a bit. Just look. Okay, and I'm still here. I'm just cutting. Okay. Yep. We have that underneath there, coming in, sort of hanging over the edge. I'm going over the top of that. or we can use this bit. Which probably may sit better, but no, definitely need that one. These things never go to waste. I'll probably use it for something else, just like with my strawberry thing. Might be just the perfect thing for something else. And I think that is it. That's the layout that I want to have, and then I'm going to be embellishing and doing more stuff. So at this point, it's still early days. Do we get out that brownie colour and stitch that? I want it to be dark. I think if this would have been darker, it would have been better. But it does match that a little better. I'll use this one. Okay. Actually, while I've got you here, remember I had all these on my, on my website. All of the things sold, the butterflies and all that kind of stuff. For some reason, the blue and the yellow packs didn't sell. So I just added a bunch, like an extra, and I haven't got them in the pictures, just extra buttons. I could probably undo this. I'll just undo it and quickly show you what you actually get in there. Whereas the other ones I just, go onto the website, which is still 10, but there's some really nice stuff in here. You got that, and you got, I think there might be about 12 buttons, really pretty doilies, and they're double, like they're quite big. So and then they've all got, one's got one that's got the other side, and then one's got one big one, and then they all have one of these in there. So these doilies and everything that are in there, they don't look that big, but they're quite big. So, you've got quite a good of utilisation of that. I just don't want to unpick it too much. And then you got this, which is quite big. Then we've got another big doily, another part of a doily, then this beautiful napkin, and another doily underneath that. Yeah, might as well. The napkin, and then this was part of a what was it, a tea cozy. So they've all got, it's similar stuff, but some stuff that are a little bit different, so they're good sizes. Yeah, and every one of them has got a little critter of some sort. They're so cute. Actually, I'll put them in there like that. And then this beautiful butterfly, fold that over, there we go, like that, and then like that, and like that. So still the same price that it was, but I just thought, oh well, I'd gotten a box full of buttons and stuff from my husband from his work, so I thought, oh well, I'll just add some of the buttons in there. There's a couple of mother of pearl buttons, and then they're all vintage. But yeah, so I thought I'd just let you know there's only 4 of them. Yeah, so all of them sold except for these 4. It was really weird. It was like, I thought, I wonder why they didn't sell. So I thought I'd just plonk them on there. There's always new stuff up and coming on my website. Okay. Oh, and I've also, two more people have come to the retreat. I've only got 2 spots left. So just go on to my website and you have a look where it's, you know, where I have you leave a deposit. It's got information on there when it is and all that kind of stuff. And that's in March the 11th to the 14th. So I've only got the 2 spots left. So if you are considering it, yeah, drop me an email. It's got all the information on there. You just contact me via the web page. Okay guys, well I'm probably just going to do a bit of stitching on the summer, and which, you know, is only, oh my goodness, don't you just hate the way it does that? It's only like back stitch, so at least we've started off the month. I might even undo that and redo it because that is gonna annoy me. There we go. Yep. So yeah, this is why I don't really like the paper ones, because they're a bit flimsy. I try and get the plastic. They you put a whole thing on there and they, yeah, it doesn't really work that well. So okay, we'll grab, there we go, and might use that one. Yeah, I think that layout's pretty good, and it matches. I like that it matches quite well with spring, and then as we get to the bottom, that's blending in with the autumn. So that's what I want. I want it to show that it's the different seasons, but I want them to all blend in. Here we go, just put that in there, and I might just take that out for now, and that, and I think this can probably be pinned down. Really wanted to leave that in there, and I'll embroider those as well. Yep. The only thing when everything is all stuck together, it makes it a little bit harder to stitch sometimes. My dry fingers. There, and maybe one in there. And just going to be starting on the summer. I've still got heaps of projects. If you've, you know, like all these projects that I've got going on in the background, and there's something that you've been working on and I sort of left it hanging. Like my squishy bag. Oh my goodness, I don't think that's ever going to get finished. But I wouldn't mind finishing, because I wouldn't mind using it. So yeah, sometimes there's just too many things to do. Okay, so where are we? Ooh, that's going to go undone. And then we're going to be starting there to let us know that this is definitely summer. Okay, thread. And then going on there, just a backing stitch. I thought I want you guys to see some stitching, even though it's only backing stitch. At least we're starting something. So the next video I'll definitely be doing a little bit more stitching in the background. So just making a start on summer. So, and then once it's stitched down, I'll give it a bit of an iron. And get rid of that blue. And we have begun the next season. So I think what you guys in overseas, girls in Australia should be going on to summer. but you guys overseas will be doing winter. So actually I think winter will be a really nice season to do. You can do some really lovely trees and, you know, hibernating creatures. That's what I've got. I've got a little mouse that's hibernating. So if you want to, that's the Tilda range. They got some really beautiful small critters that you can use. Okay, now, so yes, as you can see in the last one, there's a lot of stitching happening, and so you got 3 months to really make this like a, you know, an individual little piece. And the way that it's laid out, like this big long piece like this, it just reminds me of the Dutch things my sisters used to make with embroidery. The Dutchies will know it's called a schellekoord. You can only the Dutchies can say that, because it which I don't know how to translate it in English, but it's sort of like one of those, you know, bell pull type long things, and my sisters used to do like cross stitch with them, and they're really cute. Going everywhere. Oop. Okay, but yeah, sort of this is a bit like my down the garden path, which I've got hanging in my lounge room. A big long, it's huge, long piece. So okay, well, I think I will stop it here, because you guys all know how to do backstitch, and I might just do that and then continue from there. Okay. Yeah, once you get onto the roll of doing this, you just keep going. So I will finish this off in the background and maybe cut this a little closer, you know, pin that down at least, have it so it's not so floppy, but I really wanted to get that in there. Okay, so that is it. That's going to be our summer layout, and there you have it. Oh, I love it. So it'll go a little bit lower. I want that to sort of go over the top of that sitting in there. There we go. We'll get most of that in, and I'll just tuck that around. Definitely needs to be cut. Okay guys, 43 minutes. That's pretty long so far. Oh, hang a minute. There we go. And that's going to go there. Yeah, I like it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you are going to be starting your new season, wherever you are in the world. Okay, bye.